The Boiling Point cinematic universe makes Marvel look like DC. A great short film, an absolute masterclass of a feature film, and a 4-episode drama that rarely misses a beat. I honestly still can't believe just how full of quality this whole project is. To go into details as to why is to ruin a lot of the ride for you, but if you are interested, I would recommend jumping straight into the movie and bracing for impact from the minute the title cards roll. For a director to have the balls to even attempt to pull something like this off is worth recognition in its own right, but to actually create one of the most compelling, intense, and heart-wrenching movies I've seen in years is a sign that Philip Berrettini might actually just be a genius. So in this installment of my new semi-series, I'd like to talk about a specific scene, deconstruct it, and encourage you all to check the film out if you're interested. The series is pretty great too as a direct continuation from the movie, but this series is all about that one scene in Boiling Point. Serious content warnings from here on, folks. I warned you this movie is heart-wrenching. Andy Jones is the head chef of a high-class restaurant who can't seem to catch a break from his own demons. The film features a stellar cast of incredible actors who make every exchange a joy to watch. The scene with Carly and Beth specifically about the pink lamb feels so real I literally caught myself leaning towards the screen while it was happening. We stand Carly in this, but the scene I want to talk about comes before any of that. It focuses on Emily and Jamie, the head and commie pastry chefs respectively. Immediately we see so much character in just their introductions. Emily's bright and cheery disposition contrasts Jamie's timidness. It's clear Jamie's new, inexperienced, and not very confident, while Emily takes a clear mothering role and has been doing this for a long time. The scene is set. Andy makes a couple of comments about Jamie's lemon curd and mentions he needs to roll his sleeves up.
Hey, you. Sleeves. Stay to them. Bit tight.
The feedback clearly makes Jamie nervous, but Emily naturally tries to calm him down and start him from the beginning. It's like that bit in Ratatouille.
Clean sleeves.
That's gonna be the last of the jokes from here on out, I'm afraid.
Can I have a for the taste?
What are you going to do? Okay, well listen, you're going to get in a right mess if you don't start to... What are you doing?
This is an absolutely crushing reveal for the audience, and for Emily, and it's clear by her expression. Hannah Walters' face tells us 1,000 words, and the deafening silence of the moment rings louder than any of the pots and pans clattering in the background. This is the first piece of backstory we're shown, not told about, for either of these characters, but it hits every note perfectly. The trembling from Stephen McMillan is such a subtle part of the performance, the immediate turning away. There's so much raw emotion being shown with nothing said. Emily tries to get back on with her work, but it's clear there are things that need to be said. So she goes to console Jamie in a way that feels hauntingly human.
Come here, please. Sit down for a second.
Think about it. Jamie's Scottish, but the film is set in London. It's not unreasonable to assume Jamie is hundreds of miles from his family and finally has someone to confide in about this. Again, McMillan's performance is stellar. The perfect delivery of what few words Jamie can bring himself to say, coupled with Emily's caring concern, feels so intensely, gut-wrenchingly real. Also, and I haven't mentioned this yet, this whole film is one take. Not like a 1917, oh, we hit a couple of cuts so you can't see them kind of way. But literally, the entire movie is one unbroken hour-and-a-half scene. There's no escape from what we're being shown. We see every step of the process for characters breaking down how they feel and following every second of the emotional journey in real time. Fuck. I love this movie, man. After ensuring Jamie knows he's safe, cared about, and will be able to talk about this, the two power on with the job at hand.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Really?
Oh, it's just got the right bit of a sharpness.
But what makes this scene so powerful to me is that it's never really brought up again. Andy comes back to try the revised curd and he loves it, but his praise for Jamie carries so much more weight after the audience knows what we know.
That's exactly what I wanted to do. Isn't it gorgeous?
That's lovely, yeah.
Thank you,
He's
sir.
got it, hasn't he?
That's delicious. Now you got talent, son.
It doesn't come up again for the rest of the movie, but to be shown such a personal moment of genuine tragedy between two side characters means it's always in the back of our minds. What else are some of these characters going through that we're not shown? This scene takes place about half an hour into the movie. 30 minutes of character introductions, world building, mood establishing, and prep work, literally at some points. But now we need the watershed moment. The moment where we realise what kind of things this film really wants to talk about. This is the moment where Boiling Point transcends. I liken it to the infamous moment in Spec Ops: The Line, which I won't spoil, but you can look into if you're interested. The moment where you see things you can't unsee, ring bells you can't unring, and the true kind of journey the creators want to take you on is revealed. This scene is perfect in every way. If you're even remotely curious to see just how good a film like this can be, I can't recommend Boiling Point enough. If this video makes you even remotely curious, you should try it. And even if you don't enjoy it, it's worth your time to support and try cinema that's this ambitious, well-crafted, and brimming with passion. I'm sorry that we had to talk about things that are so heavy in a video like this, but I needed to talk about how good this film was, and this scene is just so perfect in encapsulating why. There'll be a website in the description if you need support for, you know, the main theme that we talked about in the video. And there'll be some more light-hearted stuff at the end of the video, which you might want to check out, that'll maybe feel a little bit less heavy as this discussion. And I hope sincerely that you enjoyed the video. My God, I don't know how to end videos. I guess we're doing a non-scripted ending. Thank you. Bye.